up, man? You already know you back here. You back with the Sneaker Guy Podcast. I'm your host, JT the Cool Soul. And I got another one of the special guests, man. My homeboy with me, boy. My boy, Money Making Mike, man.
Yo, what's the word,
My
man?
dog.
How you doing, dog?
Okay. So we got a good one today. We're going to be talking about the Nina Chanel 3s.
All right.
We're going to talk about the Impact it got. Is it sneaker of the year? Is it not sneaker of the year? We're going to see. You know what I'm saying? Then we're going to get into the Nerf KD4s. You know, they bringing them back out. I need to know if it's going to be a hit. Is it going to be a miss? I got mixed reviews about it. I'm hoping it be differently, but we're going to see.
All right, definitely.
Okay, then we're going to get into the year of the Snake Air Jordan. So it's 3 different Jordans, and we're going to see how they going to play out. You know what I'm saying? But first, we're going to start it off with my girl, Nina Chanel, man. With the Nina Chanel Air Jordan 3s.
All right.
Now, I ain't going to lie, bro. This shoe right here is just spectacular. Like, it's probably the most phenomenal 3 I've just seen in a long time. And we all know it's a lot of dope 3s out.
Okay.
Now, if you don't know Nina Chanel, she's pretty much like a painter, an artist. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, a lot of the work she does is almost like, I almost want to call it like abstract art, or just art that's just like from another dimension or something. Mm-hmm. So she always put, you know, a lot of different details and work in the artwork she do. So for her to collab on a pair of Jordans, I thought it was dope, bro. Like, I love the green on it. I love that she used canvas instead of leather. Because, you know, like I know, we just seen a lot of Jordans got leather, maybe suede, but more so leather.
All right.
So for her to use, you know, this canvas, I thought that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the little details about it to me just hit perfectly. And like I said, it's a black woman that did this. Like, that's what made it so serious to me, bro. Like, then we also talking, she was born in the Midwest. She was born in Harvey, Illinois. You know what I'm saying? So that's almost like a hit home for me because we stay in Gary. So, you know, that's like 10, 15 minutes away. Right. So I just thought she did perfectly on this shoe, bro.
I do like the canvas, the suede on this material that she used. The tongue is slimmer from your regular Jordan 3.
Okay.
I do like this kind of like fossil midsole.
Facts.
But will I consider it shoe of the year? Probably not, but it's definitely in my top 5.
Okay. Now, me and bro had this little debate before we even started the show. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I got this as sneaker of the year. Like, I just don't think nothing is beating this out. Like, if we just going off of like, all right, let me break it down this way. If we saying the Nina Chanels, the J Balvin 3s, and the I'm Mama Yeah 3s, those are all 3 3s we know they came out 2024 or coming out 2024.
All right.
I just think she did the best out of everybody. Like, to use canvas, to go with the color green, because that just ain't a color you just think off the top of your head.
All right.
And then to put the suede and all the little smaller different spots, to take the elephant print off and put suede, I thought was dope. Because, you know, like I know, to me, when you start taking away the essence of what makes an Air Jordan 3 an Air Jordan 3, most OGs like me and bro be like, man, you kind of taking it to a whole nother level that we may not rock with. But when she did it with this shoe, I was like, oh, nah, that was perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was perfect. I just think she has the better looking shoe. Like, okay, think about it like this. Like we said on camera. When you wear this shoe, you gonna get the more oohs and ahs and the more looks, especially with whatever fitted hat you wearing or whatever outfit you put with it. Like you say, you change the laces to that orange.
All right.
That's gonna make everything just look so much more spectacular. Now, I ain't taking away from the J Balvin's because those are dope. Or even the I'm Mama Years, those are dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think she got the W on this, bro.
Okay, so if we talking about J Balvin's, right?
Okay.
You know, the J Balvin's has the black leather. And then it has the orange, purple, and like the yellowish gold on the side. I just think also that will pop off as well. And with the I'm Veneer, it reminds me kind of like a watered down version of the Black Cement 3. You know, it's going to be black later. Then we're going to have this suede, which is going to be gray. So it has suede on here, but the only difference is that this is canvas stuff. You don't think neither J Balvin 3s or the I'm On There 3s can compete with this shoe?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't, bro. I got this as a serious number one. Okay, think about it like this. Like I said, she got so many just little things. Okay, you just go off the hang tag.
Okay.
Like, to make the Jordan, like, almost like a cutout figure was something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, even to put him on the tongue as a cutout figure. Like, I thought that was dope. Like, to change that up. And like we both said, to put that Nike sign as like, it's almost like a rug that's at your grandmother's house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just thought that was unique, bro. Like, that's what I mean when I say, when you do a collab to me with either Jordan brand, Nike brand, it don't even matter what brand. I just think you supposed to just go all out. Like, you ain't supposed to leave nothing on the table. And when I say she went all out, bro, like, I can't find a flaw in this shoe to say the inside is leather. Like we both said, you know, she made the tongue more thinner than what you used to. Then if you really pay attention, you can even just see the little outline cutting of the inside of the tongue. Okay. Like, I just thought all of these little things you see on this shoe was unique, bro. Shoe of the year, man. I'm stamping it.
No.
You heard it first from JT the Cool Soul, man. This is sneaker of the year.
I told you said this shoe is better than the Futura Dunks, J Balvin 3s, another top 5 shoe I was trying to say, the Lennon Air Force One, because of this nostalgic. So you put this shoe over all them shoes. And then we know that you like the Jordan 3. We know that the Black Cement 3 is coming out. Personally, me, that's probably going to be my shoe of the year because I'm more of an OG person. Okay. You putting all those type of shoes over, you putting this shoe over all these type of shoes? Like, come on, man.
I ain't gonna lie. Bro named some serious heat. I'm not gonna lie. But I still gotta stay with it, bro. Yes. I just think she just did, man, it's nothing she could have did better to this shoe, bro. Like, every little thing on the shoe is perfect. Even the box. Like, the box, I always say, I'm a sucker for a good box. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't get any better than how this box is made. A dope box.
Okay, but have you seen the I'm On There 3 box that's coming, though?
It's fire. I can't listen.
And what about the J Balvin box? That's fire, too, right?
That is. And I can't listen. I can't take nothing away. I even told bro, I'm like, bro, them J Balvins is super cold. They like right there next to these. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. If I'm calling this the best shoe, that J Balvin is right behind it. Like, if I didn't get these, I would have definitely had to get J Balvin. Okay. But I just think for her to be just such a great street artist, or just a great artist, period, when it comes to, you know, paintings and different things she's done. And definitely go look up her paintings, bro. Like, she really gets busy. Fact. You know, for her to get the opportunity to do an Air Jordan 3, I just think she, like, nailed it, bro. Like I say, I just think she really took her time, really put every little thing she could into every little detail to just bring you a shoe that, to me, this shoe may be stamped as a classic for a long time. I just think, like, 20 years down the line, a lot of people gonna look back and be like, bro, that shoe was probably really one of the hardest 3s we've ever seen.
I definitely agree it's one of the hardest 3s, and it's definitely a bounce back from when she did the 2s last year. You know, those 2s, like...
The 2s are a little rough. I ain't gonna... I saw the 2s, I just like, that ain't... and maybe it just wasn't for me. I'm not saying, like, you know, other people probably didn't like it, but I get you. Like, the 2s didn't hit like this shoe hitting. And now this is what I felt. I felt she didn't get the response she thought for the 2s. So I felt like when she got the second opportunity to do this 3, I just think, like, she was like, I gotta go all out. I gotta win them over, and it gotta be a home run. And bruh, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I'm going off of collabs, you know what I'm saying, like, not an OG, this may be one of my favorite collabs that I have in my arsenal of sneakers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this man, bro, I don't know. Maybe because I'm just a sucker for 3s. You know, 3s is my second greatest shoe next to the 5s. You know, that's the king of Air Jordan, but that's neither here nor there. But I just think, like I say, she did everything perfect. Like,
alright, so if we going off collabs of 3s, so I do have these in my collection. I got both the J Balvins, and I have the I'm On There 3s.
Okay.
And when I look, I just be like, okay, this is fire. But I know if I put on those J Balvin's or the white I'm on there 3s, that is going to turn heads.
It is.
It's a shoe that you don't see every day.
You don't. And he's right. It ain't a shoe you see every day. But bruh, you know like I know. When you put this shoe on and you either swap out that, or if you swap out that or you don't, you know for a fact people gonna look down at your feet and give it, you know when you give it that second head turn, like, God dang, like, this is that.
I do agree that if I swap with the orange laces, that is gonna go for crazy.
It's gonna go nuts. Like, all right, I'm finna really take bro back, because y'all don't know. Me and bro went to high school together. So I'm gonna put him in this situation. He gonna know exactly what I'm saying.
Right.
You know like I know. If you walk down the surge in this shoe, you know how crazy it's gonna go. Yes or no? Okay. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. You
Not
know
gonna
it's
lie.
gonna
In the surge, though, I definitely got attention for most of my brightest shoes and stuff that was different. So this is a color that you don't see majority of the time on the shoe.
Exactly.
So I'll give you that.
That's why I say it was just so good, because, like I said, I'm not taking nothing away from the J Balvin's or the Armand Mejia, because they two dope shoes. But like you say, they went kind of the I don't want to say the basic route, but they went with just like the traditional route of, I'm gonna make it leather, it's gonna be white, or I'm gonna make it leather, it's gonna be black. For her to say like, nah, I'm gonna use canvas and I'm gonna use green. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take the elephant print off, make it suede. And I ain't talking that cheap suede. Like, this is some good suede, bro.
It is, bro.
Like, every little part of this shoe, I'm like, okay, she really went all out. And to put the leather in the inside, then to even put the Air Jordan name in here and to put the Nina Chanel in the inside of that shoe. And it was just one little small thing. I was like, nobody probably even pay attention to it. Just to put that little Jordan tag at the back, I'm like, bro, she coming for blood. I just gotta call it for what it is, bro. Like, I just think this is the better win. You know what I'm saying?
And I noticed that you was talking about the tag earlier, though. Mama Nares and J Balvin's coming to tag, though. So
Okay.
What's your opinion on that?
Okay, you right about that, bro. Bro gonna fight with this one. He's not gonna make this easy for me with this sneaker to get there. He gonna fight it, and he right though. Like, those do have great hints and great details on it. Also, like, I can't, like I say, honestly, bro, those probably all. Honestly, if I'm just saying it from the real, all three of them are probably the best threes we've seen in a while. And we just saying collab threes. Like, I'm happy that they did choose to do the threes. Like, J Balvin chose the 3, you know, Armand Mejia chose the 3, and she did the 3. I think that brought an attention that, I'm not gonna say threes didn't have attention, but it shined a different light on it that we ain't never got to see, bro.
I definitely agree with that. And since we're going back to the surge area, this definitely would be some head turners in the surge, man.
Dude, listen.
Like, I'm pretty sure you got memories, I got memories.
Dude,
you know, if you had on something different,
yeah,
anybody that went to the West Side can vouch for this. You always got stopped. Like, yo, where did you get them from?
Facts.
Can you plug me?
Yep. And don't let your outfit be just so perfect with you. Like, if you, I know we finna talk road stuff, but if you had on an Iceberg Jig outfit with this, dog, it was gonna go crazy in the service. Like, that was just, ooh, man. All right, bro. Bro talking that talk now.
Alright, so we throw the Coogee with this, right? Oh, let's talk of memories, right? You walking down with the Coogee outfit. That I know, because this happened to me when I was in school. Is your Coogee real? Let me see the tag.
Yep. Hey,
like, okay. And if your joint was real, you was authentic.
You was authentic, bro. Like, imagine,
tell you nothing.
Think about it like this. Imagine having a green Coogee sweater on with this shoe, bro. Like, you, trust me, bro. You was gonna really be walking the surge and walking the hall because you won't catch to see this shoe, bro. Because they're gonna be talking about it the whole day. It's gonna be a whole day thing about this shoe, bro.
I'm gonna take it back. Either a cream or orange joint with the orange laces.
See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. That's why I got this shoe a sneaker of the year, bro. Because it's taking me back to a time where I'm like, if only I could have had this shoe in 2001 or 2002. Like, that would have been a game changer for me, bro. And I just feel like she made this shoe such a game changer to where it's like, you got to put it down in history books, bro. You got to.
It can definitely go down in history books, though, but I'm not saying that the I'm on 3s or the J Balvin 3s are sneaker of the year. Personally, my sneaker of the year right now is the Futura Dunks.
And those are dope. I can't take nothing away from that.
Just how that shoe looks and just the colors on that shoe is just crazy.
It is. They play perfectly with that shoe. I definitely give them that. So, now, okay, here on the show, we like to do what we call, sneaker boxes. So we treat it pretty much like how the Source magazine was. You get 5 mics if it's a dope shoe, or it'll go all the way down to 1 or 2 mics, just an okay shoe. Right. So for me, you already pretty much probably know what I'm going to say. I'm going to have to get this 5 sneaker box, bro. And I'm going to break it down and tell you why. Like I said, I love that she used canvas. Mm-hmm. I like how she chose a good grade of suede to put on the shoe. Right. Like I said, my favorite thing about the shoe really is the Nike sign. And I'll keep it above with you, because I always say this. I'm one of the people, I don't like you putting Nike on the back of a shoe if it's not an OG.
I agree with that.
That I do have a problem with. Right. But in this case, bro, it was done so well and so good, like I can't even picture it without it now. Like, and for it to just feel like your grandmother's rug or something. And she may not even be thinking that. And this just could be just what I'm thinking off the top of my head. Right. I thought that was so unique. To use that cream color, I think that's what made the green stand out so good. Like, when you're sitting on top of that cream, it's like, oh, she making this shoe like one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just think the box, that right there alone gave it the 5 shoe. But I got it at the 5 sneaker boxes, bro, just based off of all those little theories.
Alright, so I like this shoe, but I'm gonna give it the 4 boxes. Just because I think
I might have to kick Mike out the show for you.
Just because I think the I'm on 3s and the J Balvin 3s, both in black, are the better colorways. So that's the only thing that stopped me from giving it a 5.
Okay, I can respect that, bro. I'm always respect, what people feel, man. I mean, like I said, I think this is a dope shoe. I definitely think this is a shoe you should cop. You know what I'm saying? Especially, like I said, coming from, an artist and a woman, I think, like I said, she did so phenomenal. And to, get a chance to do a Jordan, I feel like that ain't easy. Everybody and their mama trying to fight to get in that room to create their own shoe. And for her to get a chance to create her own shoe, I really got to tie my hat to her. I hope that, she continues to get to do Jordans. Hopefully, it is just me. I hope she get to do an Air Jordan 5. I'm asking Janina Chanel, do an Air Jordan 5. Send it to your boy Jason Thomas first, because he's the Air Jordan 5 king. I would love you to do a 5. But like I said, I really want people to go out, show love to her, support her, even with just the artwork she does. You know what I'm saying? Not just with the sneakers. Show love to her just off the artwork. Just show her love because, like I say, she's a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't always get these opportunities to get into that room and really get to put our visions and our creations out. So for her to get to do this and really show you the dopeness and use it with a sneaker, I feel like it was magical, bro. Like I say, I really tie my hat to her. Like, if you got a pair, keep them. So, hold on to them, bro. I'm always say wham. I'm not one of the people to say, hey, just keep it in the sneaker box. Like, wear your kicks, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man, wear your shoes, man.
Yeah. Like, I just feel like this, man. This is one of them shoes you should have. Like, let me and bro know, is this a cop? Is it a drop? Are you one of the people like, I went after it, I missed. Now, here's the thing. This shoe really ain't going for a crazy price. Like, you can get it in around the $325, maybe like $300 right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't skyrocket like I thought it would. So, you still got a second opportunity to get the shoe, bro. Like, so I think you should cop it. But, let me know what y'all feel, man. Is it a cop? Is it a drop? Is it a pass? Let us know.
Yeah, definitely cop that, man.
Yeah, you got to. You got to.
Like, they not going for that much, as bro stated, so they going for a reasonable price. So
yeah, the good price.
Cop that joint.
Facts. Now we about to get into this KD4, man. Now, if you know like I know, the KD Nerf 4s, I think is a phenomenal shoe. And honestly, I like the 4 Spirit. I think that's probably the best KD Nike I've ever seen. I'm not saying like the rest of them, they cool, but the 4 probably like the most supreme shoe. So for him to do, the remake of the Nerf again, because it came out once before, so this would be the second wave. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think this is a shoe I'm definitely going after. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, it plays off my childhood. You know, like even with bro, we both grew up in the 90s, man, having either a Nerf ball, a Nerf gun, anything Nerf was like the coolest thing you could have as a kid.
Most
bro.
definitely, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I feel like, man, when these drop, I don't know if they gonna go crazy. I mean, what you think? You think they gonna go crazy, or are they gonna sit?
I would say for this particular shoe, I definitely don't think it's gonna sit. You know, the original release date was December 2011. You know, that 11-12 year that's when the Nike basketball was going crazy.
Facts.
This shoe reminds me so much of my childhood, so we're not really gonna fight too much off this shoe.
we not.
I think this is a shoe that's probably gonna be at least in the $200 to $250 range.
I
basically
pray.
After resale, after the drop or whatever, which is August 9th, price is $150. Like, these are a go. Like,
That's a
just off this being nostalgia alone. But let me just ask you this though. I'm gonna be a little controversial. Do you put this shoe in your top 10 because of nostalgia?
Yes, I definitely do. It's because of nostalgia and because, like I said, I like the KD4s. Now, a lot of people ain't rocking with these. Or I'm not going to... I don't know yet with this particular pair because they ain't dropped yet. But it seemed like when it comes to the KD4s, like me and bro was talking on camera, I was talking about the Weathermans. I'm like, man, I remember when that shoe first came out, it was like pandemonium for that shoe.
I definitely.
Now, it came back out, and it's like, you can get that shoe anywhere. It's like probably the easiest shoe you can get, and it's going for the dirt. Like, they're not going crazy for things that I once thought they were going crazy for, so this shoe may be a little confusing. I don't know if they're going to be like, nah, it's still a KD4, we ain't really rocking with the 4s, or they may be like, oh, it's a Nerf KD4? Everybody's talking about it. Yeah, we gonna get them. Then that's gonna run the price.
I think this shoe is more fit for somebody that's been around that basketball era, 11, 12.
Okay.
I don't think this is a shoe for more like the newer sneakerheads. You know, the newer sneakerheads are basically copying what's hype.
But see that okay, I ain't even cut you off. But that's what can be the bad thing about this.
Okay.
We know a shoe could turn into hype overnight.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people may not be sweating the shoe, the next thing you know, everybody's talking about it. Now it's the biggest thing, and you'll be like, well, just a couple months ago, y'all wouldn't even think about the shoe. And you know, like I know, once the hype beast get to talking about something, that now draws the price up tremendously. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing I gotta say that can happen with this shoe.
But also, I was thinking about what's also dropping in August, though. And like we talked off camera, I think a lot of people are majority going to go for those black and white Jordan 4s, the White Thunders.
Okay.
And I think that is a shoe that, you know, most parents, most kids want for back to school. It's a shoe that goes with everything. So I think majority of the hype is going to go to that shoe. I'm personally hoping they shot drop so we can go get these KD's 4s. Honestly.
Hey, I'm gonna have to bro. Listen, I'm gonna need y'all to really go out there and get them Air Jordan 4s and leave them KD 4s alone, cause that'll make it easy for me. Like, cause listen, bro, I need this shoe, bro, and I can say it's only and I'm not gonna say it's only because of my childhood, but I just like, man, this just gonna make me happy to have something that I'm like, this was from the 90s. I remember being a kid playing with a Nerf ball, playing with a Nerf gun. Like, I'm just like, bro, I need this shoe. I feel like you today's kids don't even know what Nerf is. Like, y'all don't even have a clue. Like, bro, to me, you just go run this shoe up just because, bro. Trust me, if you don't know nothing about Nerf, I feel you shouldn't buy this shoe. Like bro said,
I wouldn't take it that far now.
All right. I'm probably wilding right now.
Yeah, you
wilding. I'm wilding. But look, I'm still agreeing with what bro said. Go get the Air Jordan 4s so we can keep this at a reasonable price, bro. Because I need to cop these. But I like, all right, keeping it a buck, though. It is a great shoe. Like I said, I do think you should go after it if you're into KD4s or you just feel like, oh, this is a dope shoe to have. Now, I don't think it's going to go crazy in price. Because we've been watching a lot of shoes, you know, come back out, and they've been either somewhat sitting or they just been at decent price. Like okay, what bro just mentioned, the linen Air Force Ones. Now, me and bro come from the era of watching Fat Joe lick the bottom of that shoe. Man. And you know, like I know, back in the day, bro, that was an impossible shoe to get.
It was.
Like, I remember him holding that shoe, and I'm just like, well, I'm never going to get that Air Force One if Fat Joe got it. Like, so y'all got to understand, we come from an era where it wasn't no, secondary market or thirdary markets or every shoe store or boutique had them. Like, that to us was one of them shoes, like, we got to go all the way to New York, find out who got the shoe, try to see if we can get it. It's probably going to be impossible. Yep. You're probably not going to be able to afford it. Now we're in a time where things are coming back out. They're in every kind of store, every type of secondary market, and people ain't checking for it.
Absolutely.
Like, nobody was checking for that shoe to me this heavy. Like,
what, the linen?
I don't see too many people even talking about that shoe.
I think because, honestly, this is just me. Because I remember when I tried to go for that shoe. Okay. And I did buy it on resale, of course. That shoe sold out in like 3 minutes, bro.
I do remember when it dropped. It did sell out quick. But now it seems like the physical of it now has shrunk down.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for it to be, I almost want to say at the time, and I'm talking about when we first seen it, that probably was considered like one of the greatest Air Force Ones we've ever seen. That was probably like top 5. And to say we're now in 2024 and that shoe, if you probably bring that shoe up now in a sneaker conversation, depending on who's in it, people probably gonna sell that shoe off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even gonna get a second look. I guarantee. All right, please say this, bro. I guarantee you right now, if you take that linen Air Force One, put it in Foot Locker or Champs, I don't think it's gonna go crazy. Like, only people to me who gonna really go heavy for it is like me and you, because we know the backstory of it.
Yeah, Japan exclusive 2001.
Exactly.
And I never thought that shoe would basically come back.
Bro, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm still in shock that shoe was floating around. Yeah. Because I'm just like, you kids don't even know how deep that shoe was in 2001. Like, you don't even know. Like, imagine seeing the shoe, but see, me and bro come to the era of you see a shoe and you come to school and everybody's talking about it. It's a whole circle talking about one shoe. And we all have no idea that we're not getting this shoe. Like, it's no chance we're getting this shoe. So to now see that we have chances to get things that we've seen as teenagers, or like I say, we're getting to see shoes that are made of, things that we played with as kids, I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? I do think it's great for us to get these seconds, maybe even third chances to get things that you probably didn't get to get at that time frame. You know what I'm saying? So to go back on the KD4s, like, I think this is going to be one of them ones. I'm still loving the air to see how it's going to play out. Are people going to really gravitate to it? Are they going to just be like, oh, it's whatever? I hope it's just whatever so I can get them for an easy price. You know what I'm saying?
Same here. Also, like, when we were talking off camera, basically, that shoe used to go for thousands of dollars. So,
dude,
I'm just hoping that this shoe goes for a reasonable price. I'm saying $200 to $250. I don't think it's gonna go no more than that. If it does, I would definitely be surprised. Like,
I'm not gonna be surprised, bro, because I just know how people can run up a shoe, bro. I've seen it done too many times. Like, they'll run something up, and then next thing we know, we looking and I'm like, Mike, that boy going for $700. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I know they can have it, bro. I'm like, yeah, it's a $700, big dog. We taking a deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping, like he said, stay at the $200 to $250, man. Like, because like I say, this is that one a cop. I definitely got to get it. But let me know. Is it a pass for y'all? Is it a cop? Are you one of the people that ain't even thinking about the shoe? Because some people just like, but I don't even like this shoe, and that's cool. I always say, buy what you like. Never buy what's hype, bro. You know what I'm saying? Buy what you know you gonna wear, not what you think. Oh, people gonna really give me the oohs and ahs in. You know what I'm saying? But let me and bro know.
Big facts.
So now we gonna get into these Chinese New Year Air Jordan 5, 11, and 3.
No, spring 2025 release.
Yeah, the year of snake. No. Now, as you looking at the shoes on the screen, I'm pretty sure you already know what shoe I'm picking. You know what I'm saying? Bro, no. Listen, this dude has known me for years. He know when it comes to Air Jordan 5, there's nothing you can tell me.
Right.
I'm definitely going after the shoe.
So even though it's a women's release, you're going after the shoe.
I gotta go after it. I gotta find a way to still get it in my size. There's no way. I'm not taking this L. I mean, I might. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna take it, but it could happen. But this is the year of the snake with the Air Jordan, like I say, 5, 11, and 1. Now, for me, like I said, I do like the 5s. You already know that. Now, when it comes to the 11 and the 1, man, I know we ain't seen a real picture of it, but I don't really like the 11 and 1. I mean, what you think?
I think for me, I just have to see the 1. You know, the 1s came out this year, you know, the year of the Dragons. And they was fire. They was attainable. They not going too much. And the 1s was a dope shoe. I'm actually surprised that they doing 11 low. You know, Dornbreaker didn't get no 11. And, you know, the only 11s we have seen basically were exclusives like Drake or Derek Jeter's. So for this to be the first collab with using the 11, I'm definitely intrigued on how the shoe is going to look.
See, that then now that changes everything in my mind, because I'm like, well, if this is the first time you use 11, why did we use a low? Why didn't we just use a high then? I just think if you would have did an 11 high, that would have made this a little bit more enticing. Now, I put it to you like this. Let's say if they would have used an 11 high, I probably still would have, you know, really tried to get the 5s, but at least that high would have made me feel like, all right, I might try to go after these 11s. I just rather would have had a better bargaining in my mind. This was just too easy. Like, when I look at this picture, it's like, it's too cutthroat easy. Like, I'm definitely going to have the 5. The 5 just stands out more than the 2.
Also, I think also with the 11.0, why they might be using, for me, I think because, you know, when the Space Jam 11 low dropped this year, you know, that shoe sold out, which I was surprised.
I didn't know
that many people really wanted that shoe.
Like, who would sit there like, man, I can't wait till the Space Jam 11 lows come out. Now, who's doing that? Like, who's waiting for Space Jam 11 lows? Bro?
Obviously, more people than we think.
Man, see, that's what I be talking about, them hype beats, man. They be running stuff up that ain't even supposed to be ran up. There's no way some 11 lows should have sold out. It's no way. But he right, though. Like, they went crazy for him, and I'm just like, dang, like, they might even go crazy for these, you know, Chinese New Year's 11 lows. They really might. You know what I'm saying? Now, with the 1s, I'm not a big fan of Air Jordan 1 lows. It just depends. Some I seen that was dope. Even like you said, what was that? The last pair that they did.
Yeah, the Dragon.
Yeah, the Year of the Dragon ones. Those are dope. I can't take nothing away from them. Them did look good. Now, these, like bro said, we still got to see some more live pictures. Even though the 5s, I could be sounding like these 5s now, and I may get that live picture, and it may look crazy as hell. And I may be like, dang, Mike, I ain't getting them, man. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on how they gonna play out and how they gonna look to see, you know, how this gonna play.
More for me, I'm anticipating the 1 more than anything, just because the 5 is the women's shoe. And then 11, I don't see, it's really too much you really can't do for 11. Like, is where the patent leather gonna be snake? So it just really depends on how the shoe is gonna look for me. But I think the 1, to me, I think the 1 is gonna be the best shoe.
Okay, do you think it's gonna be the best shoe because of the pattern that's gonna be on it, or just because, like you say, it's a low top?
I think because it's a low top, and I believe you can do more with the low 1 than you can with the 11.
Okay, I definitely agree with that. Because I always say this. When it comes to 11s, bro, that's one shoe that's not interchangeable like your other shoes. Like, when you look at 5s or 1s or any other number, it's like you could put leather on it, you could put suede, you could put canvas, you could put nubuck. 11 is one of them shoes where it's like the patent leather always has to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate when people, you know, get an Air Jordan 11 and it's not patent leather. Like, people will put like suede on it. Like, I just think that's crazy. Like, when they did I think it's a Derek Jeter exclusive, like that all blue one.
Yeah,
and I think it's suede. Yeah, and that shoe going for a crazy price.
Exactly.
But my theory is you never supposed to change the patent leather. You can always change the upper part. You can make that leather, nubuck, whatever you want to do, but it's always supposed to say patent leather. So when you decide to do an 11, like he say, it's hard to interchange things out because you already know the main majority of the shoe is patent leather, so that has to stay. So when I look at the 5 and I look at the 1, I can see why he said the 1 is, you know, one to be expected, because it's like, it's so many probably different things they're gonna do with that shoe. Like, I don't even know what type of material gonna be on that, but it's probably so many different materials they can decide to use for either the 5 or the 1. You know what I'm saying? It just gonna depend on them, bro.
And I'm just trying to think and imagine, like, if it's the year of the snake, like, snake on the side of the 11 is gonna be horrible, man. I'm just trying to...
See, that's my theory. Like, I ain't trying to be funny, but it's like, is it gonna be like pattern prints of the snake in the pattern other? Like, where is the snake gonna be at? Like, you could kind of see where they got it at on the 5, and you kind of could see where they got it on the 1. Like you said, I think with that 11, it's not gonna have to stand out like the other 2. Like, okay, imagine this: if you got on the 5s, if you got on the 1s, you could kind of see it and know, like, oh, those are the year of the snakes. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, if you wear them 11s, somebody may look at that as a regular 11. Like, you're not gonna look at it and be like, oh, that's the year of the snake, because you could just see the details in it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's gonna be enough detail in the 11 for it to hold up against the 2.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I honestly think that's probably gonna be the least sold one out of the 3.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I
just think it's just a shoe that we personally have to wait for real pictures on.
We are. And
to get my opinion on.
The bad thing is, let's just say it is, though. This would be another one we would have to add to 2025. Like, me and bro just had this conversation, like, the 2025 lineup is about to be the craziest Air Jordan, just sneakers period. I ain't even gonna say just Air Jordan, sneaker period that we've seen in a long time. It's like literally
fire at the fire.
Just man, we talking each month. Dame there has 3 good shoes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I don't know what everybody's wallet is today, but at this point, you might as well just start saving your money for 2025. I honestly, bro, like if bro just asked me, she's like, bro, what else you caught? And I was like, well, the last thing I caught was these Nina Chanel.
Same here.
I think I'm gonna put my money up and just wait for 25, bro. I don't think I'm gonna buy anything else. I'm just gonna wait till 2025 get here, and I might as well just get started then.
Well, there's a couple of OGs we have to throw in there too, like OG 14s.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Black Toes, Jordan, Black Cement Jordan 3s.
Okay, that definitely get caught. I might can pass on the 14, and I'm not saying it. Listen, I'm not okay. I know I'm finna sound crazy, bro. I'm not saying it because it's whack.
Okay.
But I'm saying it because I'm like, I gotta pass on something because I know 2025 is like right there at the finish line. Like it's about to get started. So my mind, I'm thinking like, man, let me start putting my money up now. The Black Cement 3s I gotta get. That's a given. The 14s I do love them, but I might have to pass on them. But it's a fire shoe.
I definitely understand that because it comes in that time frame in November. You know, November 2nd is Black Toe 14s. I think November 9th is the Jordan 4 Fears. And I think November 16th is the Olive 9s. Olive 9s I'm passing because it's brown and not olive.
Thank you.
So,
listen.
That just ruined the Olive 9 for me. I'm like, yeah.
Hey,
and then Black Cement 3 on the 23rd, Black Friday.
Now you just brought up a conversation. And I had this conversation a while back on the show. I said, if they can do these Olive 9s right, bro, this can possibly be one of the greatest 9s we've seen in a while. And I said, if they fumble this one, this gonna be the end of the Air Jordan 9. Like bro just said, when I saw that brown on there, I was like, yup, I don't ever gotta buy another pair of 9s ever again in my life, bro. They fumbled this one, bro. Like, I know this is off topic. That shoe was supposed to be the savior of the Air Jordan 9.
It was.
That was supposed to make people be like, oh, we really would sleep on 9s. Like, I just knew, I'm like, bro, the Olive 9s, this is a shoe that everybody has been anticipating for a long time because that's considered to be one of the greatest 9s out of the OG bunch, to me at least.
Facts, I agree with that.
And I just thought, bro, if they could hit a home run with this one gonna go crazy. Man, once I see that brown, and I was like, yep, this is an easy pass.
Yeah, I agree.
That pass is too easy. But like bro said, man, it's gonna be a crazy lineup. I mean, and if we saying, you know, these year the snakes is dope, as we seeing somewhat on this picture, when we finally get to see the real pictures, like,
you gotta add it to the arsenal.
Yeah, man, that's just gonna be even more. This will always get me with Jordan Brand.
All right.
They always know how to bring stuff out sometime at the wrong time. Now, if we looking at this gonna kind of be around like Christmas time or like, you know, closer to All-Star break. And it's like, you just gonna be getting your pockets right for Christmas shopping. Right. And now you telling me all this heat about to come out right after that. Like,
what?
Man, listen, bro.
And then, you know, nothing since during tax time either.
Man, nothing since during tax time, Christmas time, anytime.
Black Friday.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna be probably hard to get a lot of these shoes. I think this is gonna be the first time we see some people take some L's that didn't want to take the L.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you really gonna have to pick and choose which one is more important to you.
Absolutely.
Unless you got it like that, you know you gonna get all 4 or 5 coming at the same time. Me, I'm sitting here doing whole math problems. Like, well, if I calculate this and I move this over here, I may could get this on this day, and then, you know, I might get this on the secondary market if it don't go too crazy. Like, you're gonna be doing some real calculating this come 2025, bro. But these, like I said, these year's snakes are dope. I can't wait to see, like bro said, the live pictures to really see, you know, more so of the detail of what it's gonna look like. Or even the on feet. You know, sometimes you can see a picture of something, and then once they do like the on feet pictures, that's gonna either sway you to be like yay or nay.
Yeah, I will front though. Like a couple of my homies did some on feet, and they definitely made me cop some shoes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've been that way. It's like once I seen somebody win, I was like, dang, that shoe fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
I slept on that joint.
Yeah, and that sometimes you don't want that to happen, bro. And that's why I say I gotta see how these live pictures gonna look, because I think this could be one of them ones, bro. But you know, let us know, man. If these one of the shoes you anticipate in 2025, or you like, nah, that lineup so cold, I'm definitely pushing these in the back, and that's cool, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, I can see why you would do that, knowing the sneakers that's about to come out in 2025. Like, absolutely. I can see why you may push these back. Or you may be one of the people that like, nah, I got this in the front runner. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on how you feel. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
But let us know, man. Is it a cop? Is it a drop? Is it, Jason, my money ain't going to be right in 2025 for these? There's way too much heat. And I'll be like, I understand you, bro. You know, I get it. But let us know what y'all think.
Yeah, man. Let us know if y'all going to cop. Once y'all see the pictures.
Facts, man, facts. But hey, man, it's been a good episode, man. I was happy to have my dog here with me, man. You know what I'm saying? We really got to, you know, chop it up about some good stuff, man. Like I say, I hope y'all just make sure y'all like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Let us know how you felt about the episode. And I always say, if you got shoes you want us to review, you can send them to me. I'll send them right back. You know what I'm saying? Just keep letting us know what you feel about the show, man. But like I say, this has been another great episode of Sneaker God Podcast. I'm your host, JT the Cool Soul. Here with my boy, Money Making Mike. We out this thing, man. Peace.
Yeah, peace.